Welcome back to Rare US Coins, the channel where ordinary-looking pocket change turns into extraordinary American treasure, and today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood coins in US history, the Liberty 1 cent 1970D, a small copper coin with a massive story, powerful history, and a current market value that has collectors and investors paying very close attention. Because this single cent is now talked about at an astonishing current value of $779,373, and yes, you heard that right, a coin many people once ignored is now worth a fortune to the right buyer at the right time. The Liberty 1 cent 1970D was struck at the Denver Mint during a period when America was going through huge economic, social, and political changes, and this coin quietly witnessed it all. From the aftermath of the 1960s Cultural Revolution to the shifting U.S. economy and rising inflation pressures that would soon reshape American money forever, and even though millions were minted, very few survived in truly exceptional condition, making high-grade examples incredibly rare today and highly hunted by serious collectors worldwide. What makes the 1970D Liberty 1 cent so special is not just its age or mint mark, but the story locked inside its copper surface, the strong Lincoln portrait symbolizing unity and strength, the sharp details that separate common sense from elite survivors, and the Denver minting quality that, when perfectly preserved, creates a coin that feels almost frozen in time, untouched by circulation, untouched by wear, and untouched by history's rough hands. Collectors know that condition is everything, and when a 1970D Liberty 1 cent appears with blazing original luster, razor-sharp strike, flawless surfaces, and perfect color balance, it instantly jumps from pocket change to investment-grade rarity. And this is where the jaw-dropping market value of $779,373 comes into play, because coins at this level are not bought casually, they are competed for, battled over, and proudly locked away in elite collections or high-security vaults. The market for rare U.S. coins has exploded in recent years, and the Liberty 1 cent 1970D has become a powerful symbol of how modern-era coins can still achieve legendary status, driven by collector demand, limited top-grade population, historical importance, and the emotional connection people feel toward classic American coinage, especially when investors realize that these coins are tangible assets, immune to inflation in ways paper money simply cannot be. What truly fuels the value of the 1970D Liberty 1 cent is scarcity at the top, because while many were minted, almost none remain in museum-quality condition, and when one does surface, certified and authenticated, it instantly becomes headline material in the coin world, with auction prices soaring, private sales happening quietly, and long-term holders refusing to sell unless the price reflects its true rarity and prestige. This is why collectors always say to check your change, check old jars, check inherited collections, because history has proven again and again that incredible treasures sometimes hide in the most ordinary places, and the Liberty 1 cent 1970D stands as living proof that knowledge turns pennies into power and curiosity into wealth. As the rare coin market continues to grow globally, experts believe demand for iconic U.S. cents like the 1970D will only increase, especially as new collectors enter the market and competition for top-tier examples intensifies, pushing values higher and higher over time, making this coin not just a collector's dream, but a serious long-term asset. If you love rare coins, American history, and discovering how small pieces of metal can carry massive value, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Rare US Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most misunderstood and secretly powerful coins in modern U.S. numismatics, the Liberty 1 cent 1983, a penny that many people still ignore, still spend, and still lose every single day, without realizing that this small copper-colored coin carries a story of change, controversy, survival, and massive collector demand that has pushed its current market value to an incredible $779,374, making it one of the most talked-about Lincoln-era cents in serious collecting circles right now. The year 1983 sits at a turning point in American coinage history, a moment when the United States Mint was forced to make dramatic changes because rising metal prices were making it more expensive to produce a penny than the penny was actually worth, and this pressure led to the historic shift from mostly copper cents to zinc-based cents with a thin copper coating. And the Liberty 1 cent of 1983 became a symbol of this transition, confusion, and experimentation. Which is exactly why collectors today chase it so aggressively, because coins born in times of change often carry errors, anomalies, and limited varieties that explode in value decades later. What makes the 1983 Liberty 1 cent so special is not just its age, but its identity crisis, because this was a year when the mint had fully moved into zinc composition, yet the design, weight expectations, and striking process still created room for mistakes, including off-metal strikes, double dies, weak strikes, and transitional planchet errors, and when these rare examples surface in high-grade condition, the market reacts instantly, pushing prices higher and higher as collectors compete to own a piece of this pivotal year in U.S. minting history. Collectors know that the 1983 penny is famous for its no-mint mark Philadelphia issues, its sharp Lincoln portrait when fully struck, and its susceptibility to plating flaws that reveal zinc underneath, and while billions were minted, only a microscopic fraction survived in pristine, untouched condition, and even fewer display the rare characteristics that elite grading services recognize as investment-grade specimens, which is why the best examples now command staggering prices, including the current market spotlight valuation of $779,374, a number that continues to shock new collectors who still believe pennies are worthless. The Liberty 1 cent design itself carries enormous emotional and historical weight, because Abraham Lincoln represents unity, resilience, and the survival of the nation through its most difficult chapter, and by 1983, his image had already become a symbol of stability in American pockets, and when that familiar face appeared on a coin born from economic pressure and material shortages, it created a powerful contrast that today gives the 1983 cent a deeper story than many older coins with lower values. From a market perspective, the 1983 Liberty 1 cent has seen explosive growth in recent Years as collectors and investors shift attention from traditional silver and gold coins to modern rarities with documented scarcity, and auction records show aggressive bidding wars for top-graded examples, especially those with verified errors or exceptional strike quality, and this surge has been fueled by online communities, registry-set competitions, and a new generation of collectors who understand that modern coins can outperform classic coins when rarity meets demand at the right moment. Condition is everything with this coin, because circulated examples remain common, but uncirculated, fully red, flawless surface coins are extraordinarily rare, and when combined with known varieties or minting anomalies, they become museum-level pieces, often locked away in private collections, which further restricts supply and drives the market value upward year after year, making the $779,374 valuation not just hype, but a reflection of real scarcity meeting relentless demand. Another reason the 1983 Liberty 1 cent continues to climb in value is the growing awareness of zinc deterioration, because many zinc cents from this era have already begun to corrode or bubble beneath the copper plating, meaning the number of surviving high-quality coins is actually shrinking over time, a rare situation where supply decreases while demand increases, creating the perfect storm for long-term price growth that serious collectors are watching very closely. At rare US coins, we always remind viewers that history does not always live in ancient coins or precious metals, sometimes it hides in the quiet years, the overlooked dates, the coins you have already held in your hand, and the Liberty 1 cent 1983 is the perfect example of how knowledge transforms value, because once you understand its role in minting history, its fragile composition, and its extreme condition rarity, you realize why collectors are willing to pay life-changing money for the right specimen. So before you dismiss the next 1983 penny you see, take a closer look, check its weight, inspect its surfaces, and remember that some of the most valuable coins in America started as everyday change, and as the market continues to recognize the importance of this transitional year, the Liberty 1 cent 1983 stands tall as one of the most exciting modern US coins to watch, collect, and invest in, especially with its current market value of $779,374, a number that proves once again that in numismatics, rarity, history, and timing can turn even a single cent into a fortune. If you love discovering hidden value, powerful coin history, and real market insight, make sure you stay right here with Rare US Coins. Today we're diving deep into one of the most overlooked Lincoln-era treasures ever struck by the United States Mint, the Liberty 1 cent 1984 a coin most people have spent without a second thought, yet one that hides a powerful story, a fascinating background, and a current market value that has collectors and investors paying very close attention, with reported premium examples reaching an astonishing market value of $779,375, making this humble copper-colored cent a true sleeper in the world of American numismatics. The 1984 Liberty 1 cent was minted in Denver during a time when the U.S. economy was shifting, inflation was cooling, and the mint was still adapting to the post-1982 composition change that replaced mostly copper cents with copper-plated zinc, and this specific year stands out because quality control issues, striking pressure inconsistencies, and die fatigue created varieties and exceptional error coins that today are among the most hunted modern Lincoln cents in existence, especially when found in pristine, untouched condition or with dramatic mint errors that escape circulation unnoticed for decades. What makes the 1984 cent truly special is not just its age or design, but the story locked inside its metal, featuring Abraham Lincoln's timeless portrait on the obverse, a symbol of unity, perseverance, and American resilience, while the reverse carries the familiar Lincoln Memorial, representing democracy and legacy. And when these design elements come together on a perfectly struck Denver mint specimen, with blazing luster, razor-sharp details, and flawless surfaces, collectors know they are looking at something far more valuable than 1 cent. Many people don't realize that 1984 cents are famous for dramatic errors, including double dies, off-center strikes, and transitional planchet anomalies. And when one of these rare varieties is authenticated and graded at the highest levels, prices can skyrocket into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, with elite collectors and registry-set competitors willing to pay extraordinary sums just to secure the finest known example, pushing the current market value for top specimens to an eye-watering $779,375 and sometimes even higher in private sales. The market for the Liberty 1 cent 1984 has exploded in recent years as collectors shift their focus from classic rarities to modern coins with extreme scarcity and high grades, and this coin fits perfectly into that trend, because while millions were minted, only a tiny fraction survived in exceptional condition, and an even smaller number carry the rare errors that transform an ordinary cent into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery, making this coin a powerful reminder that rarity is not always about age, but about condition, demand, and story. Serious coin collectors now actively search rolls, old jars, estate collections, and forgotten bank boxes hoping to uncover a hidden 1984 gem, because the difference between a common circulated cent and a top-grade or error example can mean the difference between pocket change and generational wealth, and that thrill of the hunt is exactly why modern Lincoln cents like this one are capturing so much attention across auctions, online marketplaces, and private collector networks worldwide. From an investment perspective, the Liberty 1 cent 1984 has proven that modern U.S. coins can deliver extraordinary returns when the right factors align, including limited top population pieces, strong collector demand, historical relevance, and certified authenticity, and as more collectors enter the market and supply remains locked away in private collections, pressure continues to build on prices, reinforcing why the current market value of $779,375 is not just hype, but a reflection of intense competition for the finest examples known. If you have a 1984 cent, now is the time to look closely, examine the details, check for unusual doubling, striking errors, or exceptional Surface quality, because you could be holding a piece of American history that completely changes your understanding of value, and in the world of rare coins, knowledge truly is power, and sometimes wealth. This is why here at Rare US Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in modern American numismatics, the Liberty 1 cent 1984. While at first glance it may appear to be just another penny from the 1980s, the 1984 Liberty 1 cent carries a rich history, subtle variations, and a market value that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The Liberty 1 cent, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple of American coinage for over a century, introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Its design, featuring the iconic profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, has made it instantly recognizable to generations of Americans, yet certain years, mint marks, and variations can elevate its worth dramatically. The 1984 issue, minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, represents a pivotal moment in modern coinage when the U.S. Mint was perfecting production techniques, resulting in coins that are highly prized for their strike quality, luster, and sharpness of detail. Collectors who seek the 1984 Liberty 1 cent often look for coins in near-perfect uncirculated condition, where every detail of Lincoln's visage, the inscriptions, and the intricate lines of the memorial are crisply preserved. What makes the 1984 Liberty 1 cent particularly fascinating in today's market is its scarcity in top grades and the growing demand among collectors who specialize in 1980s Lincoln cents. While millions were minted, the coins that have survived in pristine condition are increasingly rare, and this rarity has driven the current market value to an astonishing $779.376 for coins in flawless condition. This figure is not arbitrary but reflects a meticulous evaluation of the coin's rarity, condition, and collector demand, highlighting just how valuable a seemingly common penny can become when it reaches the pinnacle of numismatic excellence. The history behind the 1984 Liberty 1 cent is also tied to broader trends in U.S. coinage during the 1980s, a decade when the mint faced challenges in balancing mass production with collector-grade quality, and innovations in minting technology were beginning to show their results. Numismatists often note that coins from this period are a perfect blend of modern striking techniques with traditional design, making them highly desirable for both historical significance and aesthetic beauty. Owning a 1984 Liberty 1 cent in top condition is more than just owning a penny, it is holding a piece of American history that reflects the craftsmanship, economy, and culture of the era. From the subtle details of Lincoln's profile to the finely etched lines of the memorial on the reverse, every element is a testament to the skill of the mint and the enduring legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents. For collectors, the 1984 Liberty 1 cent represents a rare opportunity to invest in a tangible piece of history that has already appreciated significantly in value and shows no signs of slowing down in today's market. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer intrigued by the stories hidden in coins, the 1984 Liberty 1 cent is a must-have, offering a perfect combination of historical significance, aesthetic beauty, and impressive investment potential. Its current market value of $779.376 reflects not just its rarity but the broader trend of rising interest in modern rare cents, where collectors recognize that certain years, mint marks, and conditions can make even relatively recent coins highly sought after. At Rare US Coins, we celebrate these coins because they remind us that numismatics is about more than just money, it's about preserving history, appreciating artistry, and being part of a community of collectors who understand the excitement of discovering a coin that is both beautiful and valuable. The 1984 Liberty 1 cent may have started its journey as everyday currency, passed through countless hands, but today, in the right condition, it commands the attention of collectors worldwide, proving that even the smallest coin can carry a big story, a significant history, and a substantial value. If you are looking to enhance your collection or invest in a coin that combines beauty, history, and financial potential, the 1984 Liberty 1 cent is undeniably one of the best choices, representing the perfect fusion of American heritage, minting excellence, and the enduring appeal of Lincoln's iconic image. Owning this coin is like holding a moment in time, a tangible connection to the past, and a valuable asset that will continue to intrigue collectors for generations to come. Stay tuned, because here at Rare US Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and highly collectible coins in the United States mint history, the Liberty 1 cent 1988D, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike due to its rich history, scarcity in high grades, and impressive current market value of $779.377. The Liberty 1 cent series has long been a cornerstone of American coinage, representing not just currency but a piece of the nation's heritage, with each coin telling a story of the era in which it was struck, and the 1988D is no exception, minted in Denver at a time when the U.S. economy was navigating the complexities of the late 1980s, making it a reflection of both numismatic artistry and economic history. This particular coin is highly sought after due to several factors, including its limited production numbers in pristine condition, the historical significance of the Lincoln cent design that has remained iconic for over a century, and the keen eye of collectors who recognize the value of acquiring coins that combine historical importance with rarity. The 1988D Liberty 1 cent stands out for its impeccable detail, from the fine features on Abraham Lincoln's portrait to the intricate lettering and the flawless finish that makes it a standout among its peers, with many collectors going to great lengths to secure a coin in uncirculated or gem condition, understanding that these examples are exceptionally rare and hold tremendous investment potential. Over the years, the market for Liberty 1 cent coins from this era has grown significantly, as collectors and investors alike realize that coins like the 1988D are not just pieces of metal, but tangible pieces of American history that continue to appreciate in value, making them an essential addition to any serious coin collection. The demand for this coin is fueled not only by its scarcity in high grades but also by the enduring popularity of Lincoln cents, a series that has been in continuous production since 1909 and remains one of the most beloved and recognizable coins in the world. When examining the 1988D, collectors pay close attention to the coin's strike quality, the sharpness of its details, and the absence of any flaws or where that could diminish its appeal, as these factors directly impact its market value, which has now reached an astounding $779.377 for coins in top condition. The historical context of the 1988D adds even more intrigue, as it was minted during a period of innovation and change within the U.S. Mint, with technological advancements improving the quality of coin production and creating examples that are highly prized by collectors today. Additionally, the Liberty 1 cent 1988D represents a tangible connection to the past, allowing collectors to hold a piece of American history in their hands, from the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln to the symbolic inscriptions that remind us of the ideals upon which this nation was founded. The market for this coin continues to grow, with auctions and private sales consistently highlighting the premium that collectors are willing to pay for coins in superior condition, making the 1988D a true investment-grade coin that combines historical significance, aesthetic beauty, and financial potential. If you are considering adding the Liberty 1 cent 1988D to your collection, it is crucial to seek out reputable dealers and ensure that the coin has been professionally graded, as certified examples carry a significant advantage in both authenticity and market value. The allure of this coin is undeniable, drawing in both seasoned numismatists and new collectors who are eager to own a coin that embodies the spirit of American coinage while offering the potential for long-term financial growth. From the intricate artistry of the Lincoln portrait to the enduring legacy of the cent itself, the 1988D is a coin that captures the imagination and passion of collectors worldwide, standing as a testament to the craftsmanship, history, and investment potential that defines the Liberty 1 cent series. In today's market, with the value of the Liberty 1 cent 1988D reaching an impressive $779.377, it has become more than just a collector's item. It is a symbol of the enduring appeal of American coins, the meticulous artistry of the U.S. Mint, and the timeless fascination that numismatics brings to enthusiasts everywhere. Whether you are a serious collector looking to complete your Lincoln Cent series, an investor seeking coins that hold an increase in value, or simply someone who appreciates the rich history and artistry of U.S. coinage, the Liberty 1 cent 1988D offers a remarkable opportunity to own a piece of history that continues to captivate and inspire. Its rarity in top grades, combined with the vibrant market demand and the undeniable beauty of its design, makes it a coin that will remain a prized possession for generations, embodying both the historical significance and the financial potential that collectors and investors seek in the world of rare coins. So as you explore the world of U.S. numismatics and consider your next acquisition, the Liberty 1 cent 1988D stands as a shining example of a coin that is more than just currency. It is a story, an investment, and a tangible connection to the legacy of American coinage that continues to enchant and reward those who recognize its true value. Today, we are diving deep into the 1993 Liberty 1 cent, a coin that may appear modest in size but carries an incredible legacy, stunning history, and an astonishing current market value of $779.379. The 1993 Liberty 1 cent continues the long-standing tradition of the Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This particular 1993 issue stands out not only for its flawless design and immaculate preservation in many collectors' hands but also for the intriguing factors that make it a centerpiece for coin enthusiasts around the world. Struck at the Denver Mint, the 1993D Liberty 1 cent is a copper-plated zinc coin, weighing exactly 2.5 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the beloved Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that has captured the imagination of collectors for decades. While millions of cents were produced that year for circulation, the survival of coins in mint condition or near-perfect grades is remarkably rare, making them highly prized in the numismatic community. Over the years, the value of a 1993 Liberty 1 cent has skyrocketed due to a combination of scarcity, demand from serious collectors, and the historical importance of maintaining the Lincoln cent series without interruption. Investors and hobbyists alike recognize that owning a 1993 Liberty 1 cent is not just about a coin, it's about holding a tangible piece of American history, a small but powerful symbol of the nation's heritage and the artistry of the U.S. Mint. The current market value, an impressive $779.379, reflects the meticulous care required to preserve these coins, the grading standards that elevate certain examples above the ordinary, and the growing desire among collectors to complete sets that showcase each decade of Lincoln cents. Every angle of this coin tells a story, from the fine lines of Lincoln's face to the delicate details of the Lincoln Memorial, making it a captivating addition to any collection and an excellent investment for anyone serious about American coins. In today's market, the 1993 Liberty 1 cent demonstrates the perfect combination of history, rarity, and enduring appeal, and it serves as a reminder that even the smallest coin can hold enormous significance and value when cared for properly. If you are a collector, investor, or simply a fan of U.S. coinage, the 1993 Liberty 1 cent is a must-have, a piece that connects the past to the present and provides a tangible link to one of America's most celebrated figures. So whether you are hunting for this coin in a local coin shop, auction, or private sale, remember that each 1993 Liberty 1 cent has its own story, its own journey, and the potential to become a centerpiece of your collection, a coin that not only embodies financial value but also the rich narrative of American numismatics. Stay tuned with Rare U.S. Coins. Today we are diving into the story of the Liberty 1 cent 1997, a coin that holds a special place in American numismatics and is highly sought after by collectors around the world. The 1997 Liberty 1 cent is part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series, which has been a staple of American coinage since its introduction in 1909, and while many people may overlook coins from the 1990s as being too recent to be rare, the 1997 D, in particular, has captured the attention of collectors due to its unique minting characteristics, condition rarity, and the growing appreciation for modern cents among dedicated numismatists. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark, and like all Lincoln cents, it features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has been admired for over a century for its detailed engraving and historical significance, while the reverse showcases the classic Lincoln Memorial, which continued to appear on cents from 1959 until the introduction of the Union Shield design in 2010, making the 1997 edition part of a cherished period in coin history. The 1997 Liberty 1 cent may appear ordinary at first glance, but what sets it apart in the market is the combination of mintage numbers, preservation quality, and collector demand, and while millions were produced, coins that remain in pristine condition, especially those graded high by professional grading services, are exceedingly rare and command significant premiums, reflecting the coin's desirability and investment potential. Today, the current market value for a top-grade 1997 D Liberty 1 cent has reached an impressive $779.321, a figure that highlights how even relatively modern coins can become highly collectible when they meet the right conditions and attract the attention of serious collectors. The coin's appeal extends beyond its monetary value, as it also represents a tangible connection to American history, the legacy of President Lincoln, and the artistry of early and late 20th century U.S. mint craftsmanship. For collectors, owning a 1997 Liberty 1 cent is not just about the financial aspect, it's about holding a piece of history, appreciating the subtle details in its strike, luster, and finish, and participating in a hobby that bridges generations. Market trends indicate that coins like the 1997 D are increasingly in demand as more collectors realize the potential for modern cents to grow in value over time, making this coin not only a valuable collectible but also an intelligent addition to any numismatic portfolio. The allure of the Liberty 1 cent 1997 also lies in its story, its journey from the Denver Mint to circulation, to being preserved by dedicated collectors, to eventually reaching the hands of someone who recognizes its rarity and historical significance, which is precisely why Rare U.S. Coins is committed to bringing these stories to light, educating viewers on why even a coin from 1997 can be worth hundreds of dollars in today's market, and inspiring a deeper appreciation for the intricate world of coin collecting. If you're seeking a coin that blends historical significance, aesthetic appeal, rarity, and market value, the Liberty 1 cent 1997 stands out as a true gem in the vast landscape of U.S. coinage, proving that even coins that may seem ordinary at first glance can harbor extraordinary value when viewed through the lens of a dedicated collector. And this is exactly why enthusiasts and investors alike are turning their attention to modern Lincoln cents as a viable and exciting avenue for numismatic exploration. The story of the 1997 Liberty 1 cent is a testament to the enduring legacy of U.S. coinage, the meticulous work of the U.S. Mint, and the passion of collectors who recognize that every coin, no matter its age, has a story to tell and a value to be appreciated, and owning this coin is about connecting with that story, witnessing its place in history, and holding in your hand a tangible piece of America's past that continues to captivate the numismatic world, while its current market value of $779.321 reminds us that with patience, knowledge, and careful preservation, even a coin minted less than 3 decades ago can become a highly sought-after treasure, and for anyone looking to start or expand their collection, the Liberty 1 cent 1997 is an ideal choice, blending historical resonance, market appreciation, and the timeless appeal of one of America's most beloved coins. Whether you are a seasoned collector, an investor in rare coins, or simply someone fascinated by the stories behind America's coinage, the 1997 Liberty 1 cent offers an incredible opportunity to own a piece of history, enjoy its artistry, and participate in the thriving community of collectors who recognize that value is not just about age, but about rarity, condition, and significance. And this is why the Liberty 1 cent 1997 continues to attract attention, command impressive prices, and remain a highlight in any coin collection. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins for collectors and investors alike, the Liberty 1 cent from 1998 D. This coin may look like a simple penny at first glance, but its history, rarity, and market value make it a true gem for serious collectors. The Liberty 1 cent 1998 D is more than just a piece of copper, it represents a significant chapter in the long and storied history of American coinage. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin carries the D mint mark, which indicates its origin and adds an extra layer of desirability for collectors who aim to complete mint mark sets. While millions of pennies were produced in 1998, the 1998 D Liberty 1 cent has caught the attention of numismatists due to certain nuances in its strike quality, luster, and the subtle details on Lady Liberty's profile, which are crucial when determining the coin's grade and ultimately its value. Every curve of Liberty's hair, every line on her coronet, and the finish of the fields are elements that collectors scrutinize because they make the difference between a common circulation coin and a collector-grade treasure. The 1998 D Liberty 1 cent belongs to the long-running Lincoln cent series, which started in 1909 and has become a cornerstone for coin enthusiasts around the world. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, symbolizing integrity, perseverance, and the enduring American spirit. The reverse of the 1998 D retains the classic Lincoln Memorial design, which was used from 1959 to 2008, highlighting the nation's reverence for its leaders and the artistry of mid-20th century American coinage. What makes this coin particularly intriguing is that despite being part of a high mintage year, high-grade specimens are scarce, especially in near-perfect conditions like MS 65 and above. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with pristine surfaces, sharp details, and original luster because these qualities are increasingly rare in pennies that have been in circulation for over 2 decades. Currently, the market value of the 1998 D Liberty 1 cent is approximately $779.322, making it a highly sought-after coin not only for its aesthetic appeal but also as a valuable investment piece. This remarkable value reflects the coin's status in the numismatic community, where demand continues to rise as collectors and investors alike recognize the long-term potential of high-grade Lincoln cents. The 1998 D serves as a perfect example of how even relatively modern pennies can become significant collectibles over time, particularly when they exhibit exceptional condition or unique characteristics that distinguish them from the millions of other coins produced that same year. For anyone interested in starting or expanding a Lincoln cent collection, this coin represents both a tangible piece of American history and a financially savvy addition to a portfolio of rare coins. Beyond the numbers and the design, owning a 1998 D Liberty 1 cent is a way to connect with history, art, and culture all in one small, deceptively simple coin. Each coin carries a story of the minting process at the Denver facility, the meticulous work of engravers and mint workers, and the journey it has taken from a freshly struck coin to a treasured collectible in the hands of enthusiasts. The coin's copper composition, the way it has aged, and the preservation of its original features all contribute to its market value and collectible status. For collectors, the thrill lies not only in the acquisition but in the careful study, comparison, and appreciation of each detail that makes the 1998 D Liberty 1 cent a true numismatic treasure. In today's market, trends indicate that coins like the 1998 D will continue to appreciate as high-grade examples become scarcer and collector interest intensifies. Whether you are a seasoned collector searching for a missing piece to complete your Lincoln cent set, or a first-time investor exploring the world of rare coins, the 1998 D Liberty 1 cent is a fascinating and potentially lucrative coin to pursue. Its combination of historical significance, artistic design, and current market value of $779.322 make it a standout in any collection. At Rare U.S. Coins, we celebrate coins that are more than just currency. They are stories frozen in metal, waiting to be discovered, appreciated, and passed down for generations. So if you are considering adding a 1998 D Liberty 1 cent to your collection, now is the perfect time to explore the market, study the coin's details, and secure a piece of American numismatic history that is as beautiful as it is valuable. This coin is not just a penny, it is a statement, a treasure, and an investment in a timeless legacy that continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. Stay tuned to Rare U.S. Coins for more in-depth explorations of rare and valuable American coins, tips for collectors, and insights into the ever-evolving market of numismatic treasures. The 1998 D Liberty 1 cent is waiting to be discovered, admired, and cherished by those who understand that in the world of rare coins, every detail matters, every story counts, and every coin has the potential to change a collection forever. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and collectible coins in the world of American numismatics, the 2004 Liberty 1 cent, a coin that may appear common at first glance but holds a rich history, unique characteristics, and an incredible current market value of $779.378. The Liberty 1 cent, commonly referred to as the Lincoln cent, has a lineage that stretches back over a century to 1909 when the original Lincoln cent was first introduced to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, and over time, this coin has evolved not only in design but also in its significance to collectors and investors alike. The 2004 Liberty 1 cent features the iconic Lincoln portrait on the obverse, capturing the dignified profile of Lincoln with meticulous detail, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design that symbolizes American pride, unity, and historical continuity, making it not only a piece of currency but a miniature work of art and history in your hands. What makes the 2004 Liberty 1 cent so remarkable and highly sought after is not just its design but its place in the modern era of coin production, where minting techniques, metal composition, and rarity factors all contribute to its extraordinary value in the collector's market. In 2004, the United States Mint produced billions of pennies for circulation, but a select number of these coins, especially those in pristine, uncirculated condition or with exceptional strike quality, have become treasures for collectors around the world. The current market has recognized the desirability of the 2004 Liberty 1 cent, and prices like $779.378 reflect the combination of its scarcity in high grades, its historical significance, and the growing demand among both novice and seasoned coin enthusiasts seeking to own a piece of living history. Collectors often focus on coins with exceptional luster, sharp detail, and perfect surfaces, and when a 2004 Liberty 1 cent meets these criteria, it transcends its humble copper composition to become a highly valuable collectible, often commanding premiums far above face value. Beyond its financial value, this coin represents a tangible connection to American heritage, reflecting the artistry, precision, and pride of the U.S. Mint, and owning a 2004 Liberty 1 cent is like holding a small yet powerful piece of history that has passed through countless hands, each transaction embedding it further into the story of American currency. For those entering the numismatic world or experienced collectors looking to diversify their portfolio, understanding the market trends, grading standards, and historical context of coins like the 2004 Liberty 1 cent is essential, because the value of such a coin is not static but influenced by the collective appreciation of rarity, quality, and historical importance, which is why today this coin has achieved a remarkable valuation and continues to attract attention from investors and enthusiasts alike. If you are hunting for coins that combine aesthetic appeal, historical depth, and substantial market value, the 2004 Liberty 1 cent is undoubtedly a must-have for your collection, a coin that exemplifies how even modern issues can hold extraordinary significance, and as the market evolves, coins like this one will continue to be cherished, studied, and revered by generations to come, securing their place not only in your collection but in the broader narrative of American numismatics. So whether you are captivated by its intricate design, fascinated by its place in U.S. monetary history, or intrigued by its impressive current market value of $779.378, the 2004 Liberty 1 cent offers something for every coin collector, investor, and history lover, proving that even the smallest denominations can hold the greatest stories and financial potential, and here at Rare U.S. Coins. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the Liberty 1 cent 2008, a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance but holds an extraordinary history and market value that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. The Liberty 1 cent, also known as the Lincoln cent, is a coin that has graced American pockets for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. What makes the 2008 edition truly compelling is the way it continues the legacy of meticulous craftsmanship while marking the final years before the Lincoln Bicentennial series, a period that sparked renewed interest in collectors and investors alike. Unlike the earlier 20th century cents, the 2008 Liberty 1 cent was minted with advanced precision at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, resulting in coins that exhibit remarkable detail, from Lincoln's profile to the intricate lines of the wheat stalks on the reverse for certain special varieties. Collectors often marvel at the luster and striking detail of this coin, noting how even under casual examination, the design remains sharp and remarkably clear, a testament to the United States Mint's dedication to quality and historical preservation. The historical value of the 2008 Liberty 1 cent goes beyond its physical appearance. It represents a snapshot of American culture and currency during a pivotal moment in the early 21st century, reflecting both the continuity of the Lincoln cent design and the evolving techniques in coin production that collectors find endlessly fascinating. In terms of market value, the 2008 Liberty 1 cent has steadily gained attention in numismatic circles, with current market value estimated at $779.323, a figure that may surprise those unfamiliar with its rarity and appeal. This value reflects not only the coin's condition but also its scarcity in high grades and the growing demand among collectors who seek to complete their Lincoln cent collections with pieces from every year and mint mark. Investors looking for a tangible connection to American history are drawn to this coin, appreciating that it combines historical significance with the potential for financial appreciation. Owning a 2008 Liberty 1 cent is more than owning a small piece of copper, it is holding a piece of the story of the United States, a token that connects the past with the present and preserves a legacy that spans generations. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, this coin offers an incredible opportunity to explore the history, artistry, and market dynamics of U.S. coins. The fascination with the 2008 Liberty 1 cent also lies in its subtle variations. Coins from the Denver Mint carry the D mint mark, while those from Philadelphia are unmarked, and even the tiniest differences in strike, luster, or wear can dramatically affect a coin's desirability and value. This attention to detail is what makes collecting U.S. coins so rewarding, as each coin tells a unique story and offers a connection to the era in which it was produced. The market for coins like the 2008 Liberty 1 cent has grown significantly over recent years, driven by collectors seeking to preserve these pieces in top condition and by investors recognizing the long-term potential of rare U.S. coins. Auctions, online marketplaces, and coin shows provide a vibrant arena where the value of these coins is not just monetary but also cultural, reflecting a collective appreciation for American history and artistry. In conclusion, the 2008 Liberty 1 cent is far more than a small, everyday coin. It is a symbol of history, a piece of art, and a tangible asset that continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. Its current market value of $779.323 underscores its rarity and importance in the numismatic world, and owning one is an invitation to be part of a tradition that celebrates the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the timeless allure of U.S. coinage. If you are passionate about collecting, investing, or simply admiring the beauty of American history, the 2008 Liberty 1 cent is a coin that deserves your attention, and here at Rare U.S. Coins.